In this video, we're doing a day trip around San Diego using only public transit with a $100 budget. Next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video back in the San Diego series, my hometown. We're gonna be doing a first today. This is an idea I came up with just a few weeks ago. What it's like taking only public transportation on a San Diego day trip and things you can do around public transportation that's convenient with only $100 to spend. Right now we're here at the Sorrento Valley Station, which is the closest station from my house. Jaycation just dropped me off and we're gonna hit the coaster to downtown San Diego. Let's see how it is. I've actually never done it before. All right, Jaycation, thanks for dropping me off.
No problem.
You gonna give me some lunch money today?
Yeah, here's some money for you today. Don't spend it all in one place.
Ooh, $100.
Yes, sorry, Bob.
Will that take care of everything?
Well, you gotta make sure you save it for your fares, your food, your drink.
And if I want to buy stuff?
Well, it's up to you.
Well,
some money left, buy them.
I'll see you at the end of the day around 7 or 8 o'clock.
Sounds good.
Deuces.
See you, Jaycationers.
Subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, please do.
Jaycation.
Yes, sorry, Bob.
So this is the parking lot for the Sorrento Valley Station. You don't have to pay for parking at these stations from Oceanside all the way down to this station. There's the surf liner that goes all the way up the West Coast. So with the Pronto card, you want to tap on and tap off on those kiosks right there. So make sure you tap on and tap off with your ticket or your phone. So here's the Pronto machine. So I gotta buy a fare. I'm only going one way, so I gotta get buy coaster tickets, one-way ticket. Where am I going? Santa Fe Depot. Oh, it's $5.75 one way. So do that. I'm gonna use a debit, so we're gonna have to minus that from the total. Issuing paper tickets. Receipt, yes please. So there's my ticket and receipt. Sorrento Valley to Santa Fe Depot, valid till July 26, 2:37 p.m. So it's valid for a day because it's the 25th right now. I've always wondered where you cross the tracks, and there is a track crossing right over this way. So make sure you use that and watch out for the trains because they don't stop. Looking left, looking right. We're good to go. This is a walking bridge. There is a nice little commercial mall here right by where General Atomics is. That's where UCSD, the University of San Diego, is. My dad used to work there for 25 plus years. This is the on-ramp to the 5 freeway to go south. So if you were driving to downtown, that's what you would take. But today, I've been working on the railroad. So we're gonna take the railroad coaster. If you're about to do this journey for a day trip, you can start here with the coaster anywhere up the coast from Oceanside down here to Sorrento Valley. It's all the same price. So you can get a round trip day fare. The coaster is not as frequent as a trolley stop, so they leave about every hour. It depends whether it's on the weekdays or the weekends. So first things first, I would say download the Pronto app, which is the San Diego app for all public transportation. You can load all your stuff through the Pronto app. I use the machine because I'm not that familiar with how to get on the coaster and I wanted to get myself a physical ticket, so that's how I did it. But you can actually go on there and get a regional day pass on the Pronto app if you want. I use it on my phone, but I also have a physical card that I can buy at trolley stations. They do have these shaded areas, so while you wait for the coaster, you're good to go. Most stops do have limited parking spots. Don't have to pay for parking, but when it does get busy, they fill up pretty quick. If you're using the coaster, you do have options on a day trip to go to places like Del Mar, Encinitas, Solana Beach, as well as Carlsbad and Oceanside, and that's going north. Today, we're going south from the Sorrento Valley stop, and I'm gonna tell you things that you could do along the way. You could even link onto shuttles and buses through the MTS Transit from these stations and get to places like the beach. And if we have time today, maybe we will get over to the beach, but we're headed to downtown San Diego. It is 12:47 right now, and the train should be getting here at 12:50. The coaster. So if you guys want to see me do more day trips like this here in San Diego and see where we can get to using various forms of transportation, let me know in the comment section below. I think I went the wrong way. Uh-oh. Well, there you go, guys. I already screwed up. I thought the lane going south was on that side, but it's over on this side. So make sure you pay attention. Holy moly. I can see my coaster coming. And here is the train that I was supposed to take. Good thing I made it. 12:52. Now I gotta ask. All right, we made it on. Got my tickets. We're good to go. Got a toilet over here as well. Let's see what they have. Hand sanitizer. The next stop for this is actually Old Town. I've only ever driven through this railroad crossing here all my life. All these years, I've never been on the coaster. On the coaster, they have mobile phones or laptop computer outlets and USB-A chargers. And this is a double decker. There is a second level. So apparently my ticket is one way. It doesn't do the transfers to MTS. So make sure you know that and you have enough fare on your Pronto card to transfer over to the MTS station, because this one-way ticket will not get me onto the MTS and my final destination. This is definitely a first. I have never seen this view before. This is Sorrento Valley. A lot of business parks over here. I was also supposed to time this. It's supposed to be about 27 minutes from Sorrento Station to the Santa Fe Depot, which is the main train station here in San Diego. We are passing through Miramar and its business parks, and I don't know where we turn because I've actually never done this before, but going south to the Old Town station. It is currently a warm 84 and humid today, so if you're coming on a hot day, make sure you got your sunscreen in your backpack and some waters and Gatorades. This is my trusty Kobe backpack that I got from Barcelona. I got my Gatorade Zero and the water. I can refill that bottle all day, and then inside I got like battery chargers and camera gear and an extra shirt because I already know I'm going to be drenched in sweat. It is pretty confusing sometimes to figure out the fares and the Pronto app. It may seem direct and cut and dry, but there are different rules because this is ran by North County Transit. For my fare ticket, I couldn't use the MTS trolley. So when I transfer over to that trolley, I'm gonna have to use my Pronto app. The maximum you could spend on there a day is $6. So make sure you have at least $6 loaded there, and you can ride the trolley all you want and the buses as well. You just gotta keep tapping that app. That's what she said. Passing some boat graveyards over here. It said it's called CP Miramar, so I think we're around the Miramar landfill right now. I think that's what we're crossing. I just saw a bunch of American flags, so I know that's the military cemetery here at Miramar. So we're about to cross the 805. I believe these train tracks run perpendicular to the 52 freeway, and it cuts towards La Jolla, and then it goes south again through Rose Canyon Fault, which is part of the San Andreas Fault. There's an earthquake. Deuces, it's over. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, we are in the University City area. I used to play baseball here at University City High. My cousin Rachel went to UC High. I like that school, actually. We're actually going to end this day trip here at University Town Center, aka UTC. But we're not taking the coaster, we're taking the trolley down to it, which I've never done before as well. You can barely see it, but that's Mount Soledad Cross up there. Now we are running parallel to the 5 freeway, and we're making our way up on the Rose Canyon Fault. The original Price Club, now Costco, is over here to my left. Let's see if we'll pass it. And this is part of the ride where the train actually starts speeding up a bit. This is actually not bad. It only takes 27 minutes to get to Santa Fe Station. The advantages of using the coaster is you don't have to find parking in downtown. It can be expensive. You can spend upwards of $50 a day for parking, whether it's on the streets or inside the parking garages. You can spend a lot of money per hour or for the full day. So take into account that, as well as the traffic, because if you're leaving for traffic, it's pretty bad. And there's no traffic on these railroads. You see these white buildings right here coming up. You can barely see these white buildings. That's the Harley Davidson San Diego spot, self-storage, but also Costco, the OG Costco. It used to be called Price Club back in the day. And when I was a little baby, I remember it being Price Club, and Momcation and Dadcation loved going there. They still go to Costco, but not this one. one. They seldomly go to this. They go to the newer ones like Scripps Ranch and Carmel Mountain, as well as the Mission Valley Costco. If we do have time later on today, this is the Garnett Avenue exit, and you have Pacific Beach. So from the trolley, you're gonna have to take a bus to Pacific Beach. We'll see if we have that time. You could also see SeaWorld in the distance, and this is Mission Bay. Looks like both sides of the freeway are pretty free and easy right now on a Sunday. And we are almost to the first stop, which is Old Town, and then after Old Town is the Santa Fe train depot. That island in the middle of Mission Bay actually used to be a trailer park community, and now it just sits barren. It's a barren wasteland, and it's also not the cleanest water. A lot of Tijuana sewage and San Diego sewage is in these waters. We're now arriving Old Town Station. This overpass is synonymous for not the nicest areas of San Diego. We're stopping here at Old Town Station and then getting off on our destination. So this is Old Town. I'm guessing a few people will get on here, and you can transfer onto the trolley here as well. But if you want to check out the birthplace of California, all you gotta do is cross the street and you're there. We might try that out a little bit later on in this video. Another thing is the airport is only about a few miles away from here, and they do have a free airport shuttle. It's a gas electric shuttle. You have to go through this parking lot under the overpass and it picks you up. There's a time schedule for it online. I'll try to show it here on the side of the screen. It's a free airport shuttle, so you could actually take this coaster and then take it to the airport from there. There goes a trolley just passing. Just like that, we are off. These people are going northbound back up to the suburbs of North County. Shout out to my Uncle Bob, Dad Cation's brother, and Uncle Jack Cation's brother. May he rest in peace. He was my idol, and he actually used to work here at General Dynamics in these hangars back in the day. And I remember him telling me about going to work over in these buildings. Is it still General Dynamics? I don't think it is. It's the Naval Information Warfare Systems Command. Santa Fe Train Depot is the final station of this coaster ride, and I'm starting to get hungry, so I think I still need to get on the MTS trolley and then head over to where I ultimately want to eat. And we are now here parallel to Kettner Boulevard and the Pacific Highway. You can see the skyline of downtown San Diego in the distance. For this video, it's a San Diego day trip. A lot of you might be doing this via train or doing this via trolley or coming from the airport. There are San Diego things that you do need to do. Check off the list. I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to check off the list in this video. First things first, you need to try the Mexican food. We gotta try some birria. We gotta try a California burrito, and San Diego has over 200 plus craft breweries spread around the county. You're gonna want to check out one of the craft breweries, and I got a perfect place, and that's the first spot we're gonna go to. And if you are renting a car here in San Diego, this is the fairly new San Diego Airport rental car station, and you can get free shuttles from the airport, and they do have some parking lots over here, but this is where you mainly will get your rent-a-car when in San Diego. And there it is, the line of airplanes waiting to leave San Diego, mainly going to Vegas, mainly going to San Francisco. We'll be on there in about a week and a half to Vegas. We are now passing Little Italy, which is also a nice stop on the trolley journey. So if you have time to go to Little Italy, I would suggest that as well. I don't believe I will be stopping in Little Italy for this particular video. And here we are. In the distance is San Diego Bay, Point Loma, and we are crossing Grape Street. We're very close to Santa Fe Train Depot, so we're gonna hop off and get on the MTS trolley. We will be passing the Little Italy station later on the way back towards my journey.
Sure, when it is here in beautiful downtown San Diego, but you
So we're now in the Columbia district. A really great brewery called Virgin is right here as well. You only have a day in San Diego. You're only gonna eat Mexican food for this video. Literally right by the train station is a Stone Brewing tap room. Really nice garden. If you guys wanna have a beer here, you could do that as well. And we are now approaching the Santa Fe Train Depot, and there is the trolley, which is the blue line. And there it is, the Santa Fe Train Depot. I got a funny Jaycation story to tell you guys about this exact train station. We got off the coaster. So if you're doing this via the app, you're gonna wanna tap off right here. And then now you're gonna wanna tap on for the MTS trolley. So this is the Pronto app. I do have 850 stored in here right now. So I gotta scan this, or not. Funny story that the family always tells is that in the 70s when Jaycation first moved here to San Diego with his family, he told his mom, told her a fib that he went to church at Santa Fe Church because he thought this train station was a church. And my grandma knew better, said, that's not a church, that's a train station. You just got caught in a lie. Back then they used to do the church thing every Sunday. So his brothers and sisters always tell that story till this day. So this is the blue line, and I believe this will actually take you to Imperial. If you want to get to the convention center, you have to cross over to the other line, which is across the street in the America Transit Station. And I think that's what I might have to do actually. You can also take this to the Comic-Con event line. I should have done my research. So that's why everybody here is dressed up in Comic-Con, even though today's video is not a Comic-Con video. We're just doing it on the final day of Comic-Con. So I literally took the event line, which is one stop. This is not always gonna be here, guys. So if you want to get closer to Seaport Village or the convention center, you're gonna have to cross the street over to the green line at America Transit Plaza, because the blue line where we get dropped off takes you into downtown and over. Okay, we gotta cross so we don't get ran over. This is the third largest buildings in San Diego, the Manchester Grand Hyatt, one of the more popular buildings here. One of the biggest resorts in downtown San Diego. This is Kansas City Barbecue, where they filmed Top Gun, and the Good Golly Miss Molly Great Balls of Fire scene was here, where they're playing on the piano and they're one big happy friend group. Shout out to Tom Cruise and Kelly McGillis. This famously burnt down years back, but reopened. Literally right across the street is the police headquarters and Seaport Village, and it's just a 3-minute walk from the Seaport Village trolley stop. So the police headquarters has a cheesecake factory, but you're not coming to San Diego to go to Cheesecake Factory. We're just passing through here, and I want to show you a really cool free thing to check out, a historical part of San Diego. And they have the Imperial Death March music going on here because of Comic-Con. Hilarious. Puesto is a great place to check out, but this is not where we're going. We're going Bayside to try out some craft beer and some birria. So this is what I wanted to show you guys, is the jail cells and police exhibit. It's right here on the way to the restrooms, and the jail cells are open right now. Let's check it out. So check out the lineup wall, but you can also go in to the jail cells. This is open during the day, and then you can see all the former prisoners' mugshots here, and even go up the stairwell. That's crazy, huh? Let's see it. So imagine these were the original jail cells. They have a potty, a sink, and bunks, so you do have a roommate over here. Just 2 levels. Pretty cool spot to check out, and it's free. If you haven't seen my free things to do in San Diego Bay video, make sure you check it out. That's part of it. We're crossing over to Seaport Village, to where the carousel is, to the right. So we're now passing Seaport Village, the front of it. Parking here is egregious. There is a few pay lots right outside, and these are the inside pay lots. We're gonna cross over to the bay. Now, if you guys have never been to San Diego and you haven't seen San Diego Bay, you could even just walk to Seaport Village. It's about a 20-minute walk from Santa Fe train station. You can see the USS Midway, very popular USS Midway. Since San Diego is a huge naval and marine town, military town, they have that to see. I definitely recommend you either going on it or just taking pictures in front of it with the Kissing Sailor. So that big ship right there is the USS Midway, and the Kissing Sailor, the unsurrendering sailor statue, it's over there as well. We're crossing a must-do off the list, and that is craft beer and birria. We're going to Mike Hess. We've done this on the channel before, but this is also really cheap because the quesadilla is not that much, and the beers are very tasty here. There it is, Mike Hess Brewing, and we have a nice patio downstairs and upstairs. Mike Hess. I love the sours here. So if you're not following the $100 budget, you can get the taste testers. But today I'm getting a pint. Ooh, they have a special Seaport Village Mike Hess pint. We have to go upstairs to the Mike Hess overlook area here. You gotta just tell them that you're upstairs and they'll bring it over to you, the food. One of the best budget deals here is their quesadilla and the views you get here on the second floor of the Mike Hess here at Seaport Village. Check out those views. You can see the sailboats and the ships and Coronado, as well as Point Loma along the way. So the tally for the day so far is $31.54. That is $5.75 for the one-way ticket from North County to downtown San Diego. Yes, I'm counting Mira Mesa as North County, but it's also the same fare from Oceanside. $6 for the day pass on the MTS trolley, and then I spent about $19 plus on the quesadilla and the beer. So we checked off two things, birria and craft beer for this day trip. You gotta try the consomme here as well as the red sauce. This actually will fill me up. That's why I love getting this quesadilla. Ooh, they crack it in two. Check that out. Get the consomme and the red sauce. And let's chow down. That is heavenly quesadilla. Nice spice, very citrusy. This is the Lager del Sur. I get to keep the glass for an extra $5. So you also got to get a souvenir while you're doing a day trip. So why not a Seaport Village Mike Hess glass for $5? Fresh lager in the middle of the summer. This is actually a really nice Seaport Village glass. They do fly kites here in the parks. There's the famous carousel. You got the Mike Hess logo in the back. Pretty cool souvenir for $5. And I'm still good with my budget. So this was Mike Hess Brewing right off the San Diego Bay. Definitely recommend this. And from here, you could actually just launch off. If you want to go to downtown San Diego, you can. If you want to go to Coronado, you could actually take the ferry for under $10. I think round trip, it's like around $15. I'm gonna walk around. We're gonna show a little bit of Gaslamp and then take the trolley to other parts of San Diego. My horse carriage turns into a pumpkin around 7:30 tonight. I got to get back to the University Town Center by then. So they have a lot of cool Mike Hess souvenirs over here and a ton of seating. They even had the Padre game up here. And you can also check out Seaport Village. And if you need to use the restroom, this is the time to do it because free restrooms are right here in the mall. Although it is Comic-Con, Sundays are always busy here at Seaport Village. They have a fudge factory over here, Ben & Jerry's. You got the famous carousel over here, and a lot of great ma and pa small business here. One small business that I've supported throughout the years is the Something Sweet Shop. Shout out to Gina and Christian. Love this place. You can get some really cool candies and little trinkets here. Been a minute since I've been in here, but they do have like Pez and tons of candies. Love this place. The Something Sweet Shop. You guys got to check it out. Different types of Pez all over the place. Also, a lot of beautiful photo ops around here. And you can walk along the bayside, so you're getting some water action here. You even got some sand. This might be the only sand we're going to see in this entire video. I don't think we're going to make it to the beach. I was gonna try to make it to Pacific Beach, but we have a time constraint today. Like I said, if you guys like this video and everybody watches, I might make this a series around San Diego, doing a day trip with $100 on only public transit. See if we can have a fun time. And this is the Malibu Farms. Wow, it's on and popping. This is fairly new. Hey, strawberry shortcakes in the house. So if you do want to take the ferry to Coronado area, you can do that as well. And that's over by the old Joe's Crab Shack or over at the Embarcadero ferry port. So you could do that. And I think that's under $20. So not a bad deal. Here's one of San Diego's amphibious boats, but the Old Town Trolley is here as well. A lot of people like taking this. Mike Hess is so popular that they have another location at Seaport Village. It's not on the water and it's just a brewery. They don't serve drinks here, but there's a second Mike Hess if you want to try this one. We're now walking through the Manchester Grand Hyatt. San Diego is always a good idea, that's for sure. America's finest city. This is the lobby area of the Manchester Grand Hyatt. This is the final day of Comic-Con, and although I have a pass, I'm steering clear of SDCC. Until next year, we're focusing on this video. So we're just gonna walk to the Gaslamp area and meet a special guest up for a little bit. But if you do have families here and you're with your family doing this day trip, you can go to the Children's Museum, which is in this area right here. Look at that, is that Bluey? It's Bluey. Nickelodeon activation. Well, probably won't be here when you guys see this video, but the Children's Museum is over this way. And some fun playgrounds for the kids. So make sure you check out the Pronto app for the prices for kids fares, because they're definitely different. If you are doing this video on a weekday, there are plenty of bars in Gaslamp and East Village that offer happy hour deals, so you can get cheaper drinks. Today is a Sunday. I don't think you're gonna find happy hours because they usually don't have them on the weekends. Homemade Cali cream is a great place to cool off for some ice cream if you want too. Right here off of 5th and Market. If you're looking to cool off in the summer here in San Diego, Ghirardelli is a San Francisco chocolate spot, but it's got great air conditioning and great hot fudge sundaes. Another thing on the day trip Mexican food list that you need to check off is getting a taco, a street taco. If you want to get street tacos, head over to Tacos El Gordo. You can get tacos for under $5 there. I would suggest getting one adobada taco and one carne asada taco to go. And of course, Jaycationers were Filipino, and I gotta show love to some Filipino companies here. The only Filipino restaurant in Gaslamp, the Gaslamp Lumpia Factory. We're gonna have to go in here and get something Filipino. Oh, what's up? Hey!
Hey, you know,
how you doing?
I watched your show last year when I had health issues. I was actually
Oh, thanks for watching, man.
And so this year I'm here, man. So I appreciate everything you do on this.
I appreciate you, man.
How much do you charge for a
Thank
selfie
you.
now?
Free. So Saturday and Sunday till 2 p.m. they have a funky brunch, bottomless mimosas here. And I know y'all's love that lumpia. You don't have to be Filipino to love that. There's the Filipino flag hanging proud and high. Let's find our special guest. We're here with Brocation and Jaycation.
What up? How we doing? How we doing? We at the con, you know what I mean?
Bottomless mimosas.
Bottomless mimosas
Okay.
at the Lumpia factory.
Nice.
Been nothing short but great. Sinigang wings.
Gang gang.
On point.
On point?
On point.
Nice.
Shout out to Angela. She put me on actually this place.
Hug your lovely girlfriend. Look at this guy. This guy gets more action on Jaycation than I do. Look at all the Filipino shirts they have here. Gaslamp Lumpia Factory. Shout out to Jeff, the bar manager, owner here. Man, this place is cool, man. This place is dope. I've never been inside here, actually. You know it's legit when the Wi-Fi password is San Miguel.
That's exactly what we were saying.
That's legit.
Bar mat San Miguel. Look, everything's San Miguel.
Bruh,
We got Red Horse.
Look at all the Filipino gear they have here. They even have the famous barrel man with the Lumpia Factory on it. You can get a San Miguel bar coaster thingy. Love it. This is Jeff. What's up, man? Thanks for saying hello and watching the channel. Can you do some recommendations and talk a little bit about the Lumpia Factory?
Yes, so the Lumpia Factory is the first and only Pulutan bar in San Diego. Out of our lumpias, the highest selling lumpia is the shrimp and pork Shanghai. For our Filipino favorites, I always go for the chicken adobo. I mean, not chicken adobo, the pork adobo. You can't go wrong with any of the garlic fried rice bowls. For brunch, we have the silog, so we got beef tapa, the chicken tocino, and the longanisa sausage. And we also do loco moco too, because we got a little Hawaiian in the family. For our Pulutan, so Pulutan is like easy pickup
when you're
food
drinking,
in a
it's
bar
like you're
setting,
sharing, like
kind of like
appetizer.
Filipino tapas. The sinigang tamarind dry rub wings is a banger.
Nice.
It's been one of our highest sellers since we introduced it, especially the pandesal smash burger. We do them by the 2 for $20 special, and we also do it with the burger and fries combo for $20 and a soft drink. So we also serve halo halo.
Oh,
This is the only bar in all of San Diego where the bartenders make you halo halo.
And it's named after you.
Yes, I created the halo halo.
That's
Yes.
awesome. And you do have San Mig and Red Horse on tap.
Big Red Horse. My personal favorite is the Red Horse because it's strong, but it don't taste strong. That's why I like it.
Nice. Matapang. May tama.
Yes.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Got myself a San Miguel beer on draft. You can't find that anywhere else in San Diego on draft. So we're putting this in the video. You gotta have something Filipino while you're here. I'm usually a San Mig light guy, but we went with the San Mig on draft. Oh yeah. That's some good stuff. You can't even get San Mig draft that much in the Philippines on draft, so this is a treat. Sarap. Brocation and Angecation said that the bottomless mimosas are 20 bucks, and these are special calamansi infused mimosas.
They got calamansi, pineapple, orange, but we came here for the calamansi specifically.
That's straight up yeet, bro. Keep that away from me.
That shit is good, dude. Good head.
Look at this wall right here. You got the Padres Filipino jersey, a lot of cool artifacts. A Padres Filipino jersey, Filipino flag, and pictures of the owners here. It's awesome.
Signature halo halo.
Looks good, man. Jeffrey's signature halo halo. You gotta try out your Maganda Forever. It's a spoof to Wakanda Forever. So guys, this is gold rum, ube cream, and pineapple coconut. Try it, Jello. First sip.
Alright, let's try it.
Brocation. He's 23, so he can drink.
That is, yeah. It tastes the ube cream, but you get like a little bit of that rum. It's like a Mai Tai, but ube. It's dangerous. I'm already 3 mimosas down.
This isn't counted 100 because Jello bought it. It's like ube pina colada, bro.
So good.
Fire. Try that out. Maganda Forever. For those of you that don't know, Maganda means beautiful. So beautiful forever. We got the house-made turon. Turon is basically like a lumpia with like banana and langka in the inside. They put ube drizzle on it with caramel, and you get vanilla ice cream. Oh, there's like ube chunks here. This is amazing, and it's just around 10 bucks. The vanilla with the ube. Ube actually tastes like an elevated type of vanilla. So when you mix ube drizzle with vanilla ice cream, it actually tastes like ube. And wow, this is presented nicely. Got the turon. Bro, sarap, sarap. You all gotta try this. Oh man, Gaslamp Lumpia Factory, ube heaven. Those are actually ube pandesal crumbs, and straight up beasted. Wouldn't be a San Diego video without showing some Filipino love. Make sure you check it out, Gaslamp Lumpia Factory. They are super nice over at the Gaslamp Lumpia Factory. And here's a little tip for you San Diegans. If you're ever coming here to downtown and you do dine at Gaslamp Lumpia Factory, you do get a 10-hour voucher coupon to park at the Horton Plaza garage for 10 hours. As long as they're open and you dine with them, you can get a parking voucher. We're passing this bar called Barley Mash, and on Wednesday or Thursday, John Cena was spotted right in front of it, and there was a viral photo of him just hanging out here. That's really cool to see John Cena. He used to live here in San Diego. He trains here back in the day, and he's still walking around here like a regular person. Now, if you do want to check out some fun spots, Rustic Root is a cool bar, and the Field, if you want to grab a pint, really fun place to have one. If you want to get your taco fix, and Tacos El Gordo's line is long, you could also go here to Tacos El Frank. These are Michelin style tacos here. You got to try their adobada or their asada. It's so bomb. Such a great spot to hit up. I tried them yesterday and they're so good. Gaslamp Lumpia Factory was about $25 total, so we're at around $61 for the day. So about 40 more bucks to spend. Well, I can promise you guys the Gaslamp is always like this, but because it's Comic-Con, these final 2 streets on 5th Avenue are closed and it's really popping. They do close down the 5th Avenue on the weekend so you can walk around it, especially this area. And they're actually talking about making this a permanent walking area, almost like a little Rambla for people to walk around. Look at the parrots. The parrot guys are over here today. Uh-oh. What's going on over here? If you guys haven't seen my rip-off tourist trap and scams video in San Diego, make sure you watch that so you're able to avoid the scams. It's time to leave the Gaslamp Quarter. We're gonna head over back up north. Let's check out the birthplace of California. So from the Gaslamp Quarter stop, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stops to Old Town next. All right, make sure you scan your Pronto card. Why doesn't it work?
Try it and see if that'll help.
Thank you.
I don't up, it helps.
It's not working. The QR code scanner is having a hard time picking it up, but I asked one of the workers here and they were able to get it to work. So make sure you have at least $6 on your Pronto app and you're good to go for the whole day on the trolley. For most of the year, this stop is not that crazy unless there's a Padre game. This is the stop you'd want to get off of on the Green Line to get to a Petco Park if you wanted to. So right now the event line is running. Usually it's just a Green Line, but this event line will get us all the way to Balboa Station if you wanted. Here comes our trolley, the event line. It is nicely wrapped in Comic Con exclusive ads. The magic event line is Wolverine. Made it. All right, we're in. All right, just got off in Old Town San Diego. So that's the event line, but to get here, usually you have to take the blue line. Made it to the birthplace of California, Old Town San Diego State Historical Park. That's the trolley station, and just across the street, we're here at the birthplace of California. I'm gonna show you guys a few things that you can do here, and we have to purchase at least one thing while we're here. The thing that's great is you just follow this path and there are public restrooms right when you enter. If you want to learn a lot about San Diego and California history, you got to come here to Old Town. A lot of Mexican establishments over here, Mexican restaurants, and some Wild West settings. Fiesta de Reyes is one of the more popular spots. We're gonna go in there and check it out. You can get a bunch of souvenirs around here, and there are haunted houses here, like actual haunted houses, like the Whaley House. Such a cool area to visit here. Fiesta de Reyes. They even have little pamphlets here that you can check out. They have a stage here in the middle. Tienda de Reyes. There's so many souvenirs you can pick up here. They got street tacos, 2 for $10. That's not a bad deal. There's even an open bar here at the Fiesta de Reyes stage. That's not a bad deal. Buy 1 t-shirt, get 2 free tacos. Cool. Love this topiary here. Cool stairwells and pottery. Nice place to make a lap around, and it doesn't even take that long. I also love that they have the Fiesta flags up, the multicolors that you see on Padres uniforms. I'm actually wearing it right now. The Padres City Connect, which is what inspired the City Connect, was these flags and the Mexican culture and the connection to the San Diego history. This is something really unique, the tile shop. You can pick up some really cool tiles. El Jefe. Hey, look at this. Tile magnets, $3.95. Jaycation collects these. That will fit the $100 purchase. Let's do it. $4, so let's add that to the list. Even walking in this little square over here, you see some really cool Wild West looking buildings like the Johnson House. And then, no, it's not the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. It's the Cosmopolitan Hotel. This is where the Los Angeles stage office used to be. Able to come here and board your train or your stagecoach to LA. You can also go mining for gems over here. That's right. They have a miner's gems area, and then an artisan pottery area with some really cool pottery. I actually think this historic Old Town San Diego street sign, the birthplace of California, I think that's fairly new. We're so close to Mexico, but San Diego is becoming such a big soccer town. They got Messi shirts, Ronaldinho, CR7, all goats. I'm pretty sure this is new. The historic Old Town San Diego. I don't think I've ever looked past this. Otherwise, I would have taken many shots of it in the past. And then you also got the Old Town San Diego trolley stop right here. They also have some really cool souvenirs here, like ponchos, mini guitars. This is Papa Guapo. One of my favorite carne asada spots are just down the way here. And remember, California was purchased by the United States from Mexico for like $100 or $200, which is crazy. So this used to be all Mexico. Check out all the lucha masks. Shout out to Rey Mysterio, who I just met this week. Dominic Mysterio, the greatest Mysterio of all time. You can buy your lucha masks over here. This old school 5 and dime store has some really cool souvenirs as well. And you can even get yourself some bolo ties if you wanted. Let's see if they have some bolo ties. I don't see any bolo ties, but there's plenty of Mexican candy, San Diego souvenirs, socks. I'm sure there's a bolo tie or two over here somewhere. And there it is, right across the street is America's most haunted house, the Whaley House Museum. I'm telling you, that place is creepy. You take a tour in there, if you've never done it before, you will freak out. Oh my goodness, the Whaley House Museum. You gotta learn about the Whaley family. They're huge here in San Diego. If you wanna try some amazing carne asada, you gotta go to Old Town Mexican Cafe. They make some amazing tasting carne asada tacos over here. You could even watch them rolling the tortillas over this way as well. Since 1977. They also sell some tasty elote here on the streets. One last thing I want to show you before we get out of Old Town. This is Old Town Market. Another great place to walk through, see all the awesome ceramics, learn a little more about the Mexican culture here. They got some leather goods. They even have a mini stage. And it's almost like it's always a fiesta over here. They got ponchos, different types of clothing, some modern figurines, personalized seashells by the seashore. It's a really nice area to walk around. Nice breeze too. This is the Colorado House. Looks like an old Wells Fargo. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon now. Running out of time. So I'm gonna hop back onto the trolley and head north. One problem is it's really hard to see this in the sun. So you gotta finagle it until the QR code gets scanned. There it is. Splatoon Raiders. Nintendo Switch. We're getting in here. Next up, we're going to the Balboa stop, and now we are passing Mission Valley, where Fashion Valley Mall is. You could take the green line, I believe, to Fashion Valley Mall and Mission Valley Mall as well. So I think we have about 2 more stations to Balboa. This is now the Bayho area near Mission Bay. There are some nice breweries here as well. Routing my next move. I think we're gonna try to attempt to go to the beach, guys. All right, so you can take the 27 to Pacific Beach or the 8 to Pacific Beach and Mission Beach when you get off here on the blue line. Like I said, today's a special day, so this is the event line, but it terminates here. So I gotta get on the 8 bus. Not going towards Balboa Avenue, going towards PB. I want to get on this one that says Old Town, and I think it'll get me to the beach. Let me ask. So this does terminate at Old Town, but it goes towards the beach first. I've never taken the MTS bus towards the beach before, so this is another first. So if you look up at the boards above you, they'll tell you the blue line, the 8 bus, and where to be. All right, just gotta hop on in. Scan it, even though it takes forever. Down here?
Yeah, I don't like the sun, man.
You don't like it, huh?
I don't like the sun.
I bet people do this forever.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to chill here in the air conditioning in the back of the bus. One thing I'm being told is that these Pronto scanners are pieces of crap. So we shall be back here at the transit center in about an hour. That's all we got left. So this route will take you on Garnett and Grand Avenue and ultimately drop you off by the beach. Cruising down Grand Avenue now, where Garnett and Grand split, getting closer to the beach. So far the crowd is a little adolescent crowd here. 16-year-olds vaping. If you want to stop, you have to pull down on this yellow string and then it'll say stop requested. There it is, we're at PB. That's a great local bar, the Local, PB Local. Getting off at the next stop. All right, we have made it to the beach. First things first, we have to touch the Pacific Ocean. It wouldn't be a San Diego day trip without touching the sand and touching the water. Let's do it. San Diego is also known for their fish tacos. World Famous has some really great fish tacos, so that's an option for you. Ooh, we got a high surf right now. Here we are at the beach. Got a little bit of that San Diego boardwalk action here. Still a lot of people laying out here on a Sunday. We're gonna make our way to the water. Feet are now touching the sand over here. About a couple hours to sunset. We have to touch the Pacific Ocean. It wouldn't be a San Diego day trip without doing it. And here we go. A little bit of that San Diego water. People bodyboarding over here. Get a little bit of that water. Did it. San Diego water. There is Crystal Pier along the way. And then if you look on the other side, that is where Mission Beach is. So we did it. Pacific Beach check. Now we need to get a California burrito, and I know a place nearby. They also claim that they may have actually originated this for the surfers of Pacific Beach. We're now crossing over to Mission Beach. To the left is the Catamaran Hotel, very nice hotel. And this is the bus stop. This is where I gotta go to get back. And I only have like 20 minutes to fit my scheduled timing. The Catamaran is beautiful. They used to have luau's and stuff over here. I've been to a few events in the past. Really gives you a nice chill Pacific Ocean Polynesian vibe. And just down the way is where we're supposed to go, a little taco shop. This is your menu. It's their typical San Diego taco shop. They have all the tortas, burritos, tostadas, rolled tacos, breakfast burritos, combinations you want. In order for you to enjoy a day trip in San Diego, you need to go to an authentic Mexican taco shop with a California burrito. La Playa, I've read online, may or may not have been one of the first places to have the California burrito. They had surfers coming in here in the end of their surfing sessions, and they wanted to carb up. So they put French fries in a carne asada burrito, and it evolved into a California burrito. And I've read that La Playa was the place, right between PB and Mission Beach. And there it is, La Playa Taco Shop Incorporated. Nice taco shop. It's only open till 7. So add $17.75 to the tab. It's a hot summer day, so I had to get some electrolytes in me. So good. All right, we got the classic brown bag with the burrito inside and some extra salsa, the way I like it. We're not gonna eat it here because I'm on a schedule. I have to get somewhere by 7 o'clock. So I originally was gonna order this and eat it either at the taco shop or by the water and enjoy the California burrito. But my bus, it said on Google Maps that it gets early. So I had to get back to the bus stop so I could get back to Balboa Station, which is about a 10 to 15 minute drive from here. So just know, if you're doing this exact same route that I am, this is the 8 bus towards Old Town, but it goes the beach way. Live update says it's coming here in 3 minutes. I could have actually sat down and taken a bite, but I'm still kind of full from that turon. There it is, approaching in the distance. Here we are, Balboa Ave, trolley. Quick stop at the beach, but like I said, if you're watching this video, you can alter your itinerary. You don't have to be in a rush like I am. And just like that, we're back at Balboa Transit Center. Gotta hop the blue line now to UTC. It works! It works! Next up on this day trip public transit journey is University Town Center. Perfect. The blue line gets here in 3 minutes. This looks like an event line pulling up. For those of you that don't know, you could in fact even take the trolley all the way down to San Ysidro at the border and cross over to Tijuana from that final station. Maybe we'll do that someday. Who knows? If you guys like this type of series, maybe we will do that, and maybe even explore up in North County area a little more too. We shall see. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm impatient and I don't like waiting. So even waiting a little bit, I get antsy. So I don't think I would do this on my own if I wasn't even vlogging or filming. But I'm just trying to show you guys that it can be done and how it can be done. Well, I guess while we can just take a look at the Cali burrito with the red sauce. I asked for extra ones. That looks really good. Yum. While we wait, let's bite into it while it's still hot. Cheese, guac, fries, carne asada. That's nice. And it's really good red hot sauce. I think my trolley's here. Crap. Just in the nick of time. Thanks, man. All right. Blue line. Final public transit ride of the day. The blue line to UTC. Earlier we were on the coaster tracks. Now we're on the trolley tracks. This is actually the part of the track where the blue line hauls butt towards Nobel Drive. We're now passing Tecolote Canyon. There's some hiking trails over here as well. So this stop is Nobel Drive. You could actually get down to La Jolla from here by taking a bus or two, and you can check out La Jolla Cove if you want. It's gonna take longer, but hey, at least it's an option for you. We're gonna actually go to Nobel Drive and then go through all the stops in the University of San Diego, which is the campus that we're gonna pass through to get to UTC, and the UTC is the final stop, so we're about 5 stops away. As you pull up to the Nobel Drive station, look at the Mormon temple. Beautiful temple here. That can actually be visited as well. Also on this stop, they have a little shopping center here with a Marshall's, Ross, and a Trader Joe's. So if you want to pick up some Trader Joe's, they have it here at the Nobel stop. It's just downstairs over there. There's also a Ralph's grocery store. There's quite a few good spots to eat around here. And the Whole Foods is literally right here across the street. That's the Whole Foods building. In the distance is UCSD, UC San Diego. These are actually really nice views. There's the Hyatt Regency of La Jolla, which we've done a video of in the past. We're looking straight at UTC right now, but we have to make a few stops through University of San Diego first. I did spend a lot of my childhood around UCSD because Dadcation worked at the San Diego Supercomputer Center, and he played a lot of softball and basketball around the campus. And I got to frolic around a lot of these fields. And now we're crossing over the 5 freeway, and that is the UCSD Medical Center. And we're making our way towards UTC. We're now passing La Jolla Country Day, one of the more wealthier private schools here in San Diego. This is their sporting facility. It's just as nice as UCSD's. Look at those tennis courts. We're 2 stops away from UTC. And here we are, our final stop, University Town Center, the mall I grew up going to almost every Friday. All right, that will do it for our transit journey for the day on North County Transit and MTS. I do have about 15 minutes till stores close because it's a Sunday. The stores at UTC usually close at 7, but the restaurants, some stay open till about 10. I've never actually crossed this bridge. I always drive in here. I've always just driven to UTC. We have $17 left. I gotta spend it wisely. I think I know what I want to grab. So you could call UTC pretty much the bougie mall of San Diego. Tons of cool restaurants here, gym, everything you can do. So Westfield UTC has plenty of places to eat. Empanadas, ice cream, Asian spots. But I do love just walking around and shopping here. A lot of people here on a Sunday trying to stay cool. So my favorite shops here are Key Australia, H&M, Zara, all those stores. Oh, and there's a Uniqlo here too. I don't think I want to grab Shake Shack since it's a New York spot, but with 17 bucks, I could easily use it on this, but we're gonna skip on that. High-heeled shoes. Haidelau Hot Pot's a really good place to hit up. We've gone there on Momcation's birthday in the past. And here is the Zara, and look who we saw. We just ran into them. Momcation and Daddy-O.
Hi guys.
Oh, look at the hair, man. Look at the hair. No head of hair. Cool, man. So I got $17 left out of my 100. That's pretty good. Thanks, Pops. Wow. I still got one more place to go to. Hi. Momcation and Dadcation are on their Sunday walk, and we are going into Uniqlo to spend part of my $17. One thing that's really cool is they have local artists that have San Diego designs by the local artists. 29 bucks, so I can't buy it because I only have 17 left. But look at that. Fish taco fishing. And here we go. I'm gonna pick up a pair of some low-cut socks. I always get these sports casual ones. Oh, these are new. These are like a green, ivy green color. All right, I think I have enough money for one, maybe two. $6.36, so I have $11 after this. All right, we're winding down, $89.79, so $10.21 left. As you can see, this mall is beautiful. New Lululemon has opened up here. This is their Clock Tower Plaza area with the fountain. Oh, they're even gonna revamp the Starbucks where the ice skating rink is. So I am wearing my On Clouds right now that I got in Japan. And here in San Diego, an On Cloud store is gonna open later this summer. Man, I was a child when this mall was not even revamped yet. This used to be where the Sears was back in the day. This is the corner I wanted to show you. Oh, look at this, the collection at UTC. Here's a few spots that I want to feature. This is a local San Diego spot called Board and Brew. They make really good sandwiches here. My favorite ramen in San Diego is Menya Ultra. They have a new branch here too. But our final stop here is Somi Somi, a soft serve and taiyaki spot. So I got soft serve and some taiyaki. This is their special ube chocolate. I spent $9.83, so we just hit that mark. So a nice dessert to end this fun video around San Diego. All right guys, so we got the taiyaki, which is around $5. I got it with red bean and Oreo. And then the soft serve was $4.50, chocolate ube. Ice cream's gonna melt fast, so let's try this. Oh, that's good. Ube chocolate with matcha and graham crackers. I like that mix. I like how they have special flavors. This is their taiyaki, took about 5 minutes to make. Got the fish bite into it. It's nice and warm.
I heard the first time too.
Fire. Nice and mochi in the inside. Great way to round off this day in San Diego. Spend $100. Eat. All right, man, I spent it $99, so I made it, hit my goal. I got 30 something cents for you. Before we close the video out, I want to show you the ice rink over here. It's one of my favorite things. We used to spend every Friday here. There used to be an arcade called the Yellow Brick Road over here to the right, and I always used to eat the Sbarros here with my best friend Jason and Mom Cation. They still have a Sbarros here. And there is the classic ice rink. There's a hockey game going on right now. What's up, guys?
Thank you for your content.
Hey, thank you for watching.
This is from Jacksonville, Florida.
I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Nice to meet you guys. So the final tally for the $100 in a day is $99.62. I could have probably done this challenge with $70 and it would have been realistically good for food and everything else. But that was just a fun way for me to keep myself with some requirements. We started getting dropped off at the coaster in Sereno Valley and ended it here in UTC. So if you guys like videos like this around San Diego, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Check out It's Always Sunny in San Diego. It's my Facebook group. We have over 9,100 Facebook San Diego lovers talking about news and ongoings around town. Subscribe to Dadcation as well, the Daddios, and we will see you guys in the next one. And in the words of me, stay traveling, San Diego. Let's go.